Hi, this is Ray Lammert with everysport.net, and we're here with Deanne Woodsmall from St. Peter's Athletic Association. Deanne, St. Peter's just came on with game plan in December of 2012 is when they initiated it, and went through the process of going through a demo with Deanne, and then she ran it by their board, and they went with it, went through the training process, and initiated things in the for their first season. And Deanne, if you could just kind of give a rundown as to kind of how the training process went, and also the setting up the registration workflow and items like that to get you started this spring.
Well, the training was really easy. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, but they did come out pretty easy. The flow of every sport is really nice. It's very, very easy to learn, and the results are really good. The board members like the fact that some of them can get on and look at all the reports at any time. Watching the videos that you guys have had put out have been very beneficial, and we really like every sport. It's a very good process.
In going from what you had used previously and having now the integrated solution with the website, the scheduling, the registration, how have you found that to be?
It's really nice to have it all in one package, especially the website. It is so simple to update and add things to. We don't have to have a webmaster anymore. He may feel a little bad about that, but we don't have to have a webmaster. It's something that I can take care of now. We use the website daily, and so that has been wonderful. The fact that the registration pours right into the scheduling program, that has been really nice too, and I know there's a few options I did not use last year that I will be using this year. I'm ready to give the coaches some of their free reign, I guess, to put in some of that, so that will even be nicer to have that.
And you found feedback from coaches, the coaches themselves this year, in setting up the teams, registering their teams and players. How has that been?
They all said that it was so much easier than the old process was, and they really like the website. They said they can find what they're looking for on the website so much easier.
And in setting up your initial schedule with a lot of the requirements of different fields and game times, how did you find that to be in the first season?
Once I got the hang of putting in the conflicts and what you had to do with that, it went very well. Barry probably was going to block my call there for a while, I think, because I called quite often. But once I got to understand how to do that, it made it very nice. And then after the first season, you learn a few little tricks that you want to make it come out even better. And so my fall season came out even better than my spring season did.
And with a very rain-filled spring, you found the rescheduling process pretty easy to do.
Yes, it was very easy. I love the fact that you just pick up the game and move it to where you want to. There's no calling up a game and putting the dates and times. You just pick it up and move it, and it's there, and the teams see right away what their schedule is.
And those changes, they're notified of those changes immediately when they're made, and you don't have to be making calls or anything.
Yep. And I gave up on that years ago. So.
Right. Any new things on the horizon with the use of game plan that you see coming out of this fall? And we just integrated game plan with the assigner umpire management program. Is that something that you foresee utilizing?
Absolutely. We're going to, as a matter of fact, I'm going to download it today. That we finally talked our umpire-in-chief into giving it a try, so we're going to try it and see how it works. Everything's different than what we're used to, so it'll take a little while, but we thought fall was a good time to break that in because it's a lot less teams. So.
Right, fall's a good time to address something new like that and work through any little kinks that arise. And
so that hopefully will be done by the end of today.
Great. So. Okay. The support process, anything regarding support as far as difficulties that you may have with the program and it, how have you found that to be?
The support is really good. I have sent in several suggestions, and they've been able to integrate those and make those changes for me. And you guys do it so fast, I think the longest it's ever taken is a week to get something fixed that I needed fixed, but it's the support part of it has been very helpful, and the fact that I can call you guys all the time, and I do that quite often. So,
And the enhancements do come from our customers as well. So, any suggestions that we have from our current customers like yourselves, we try to put them on the drawing board and put those into effect. Board members having access to the finances as far as how registrations are coming and subscribing to reports and that whole control issue of an organization such as yourselves, a nonprofit organization, obviously plays a large part in keeping that control in place with regard to finances.
yeah, our treasurer does pull up reports all the time on there, and as a matter of fact, Sunday night during our meeting, somebody was asking for some type of report on our rainouts, and we pulled it up and were able to pull up a report immediately. So that was really nice. I didn't have to sit and go through with my little tally marks and figure it out.
Right.
So,
And you don't have to wait until next month's board meeting either. If there are questions arise through the month or whatever, you can draw on those reports and customize reports as well. So.
I love the fact that it's web-based, because I can do this from anywhere. If we're traveling in the car, I can do it on my phone. If I'm at home, I can pull it up. I can call home and give somebody instructions to pull it up, to put a rain out announcement on. So it's really nice that it's not just on the computer here. It's web-based.
And how have your customers, the parents, found the registration process with building in waivers of liability and what have you? How have they found that process to be?
I'm not sure they read them any more now than they used to, but I think they just go through and check it. But they do like it. You'll always have your few that registering online isn't right for, that they just can't figure out how to do it. They're going to call, they're going to have you walk them through it, or they're going to have you do it. So,
Sure.
yeah. And so we still will do that. But I think once they come in and realize how fast it was, that it didn't take me any time at all to do it. The big thing is them just setting up a user account.
Right.
And so many of them just think they can't do that. And it's like, it's a very simple process. You're going to have to do it in here anyway. So.
Yeah, in organizations like this, you're always going to have the hands-on process where you set up a user account for them and process and stuff. So you don't want to lose that.
Right.
That's right.
People tend to lose their usernames that
Right.
You could, going into this fall season, I had several call, they couldn't remember what they used as usernames. So, but as soon as you get it for them, then that's easily accessible to their password, and then they're right back in. So I think now they'll write it down. Now they realize we're going to use it. So.
In being introduced to Game Plan back in the winter, what led you away from, what did you use prior to that? What type of a system? And what led you to decide to go to Game Plan?
Just the fact that you had played here and you called me probably was the only reason I agreed to go ahead and look at this. It was a slow day, and I thought, yeah, I got some time. I'll go ahead and look at it. So you hit me at the right time, and I remember by the time I was done, it's like, wow, this is really great. This really could work for us. So,
Yes.
and I was really surprised, to be real honest, because. Like I said, I had been with the other program for so many years. I knew so much about it that I could do it practically with my eyes closed. So to change to this one, I mean, I'm not going to lie. There were some times during the initial process, it's like, oh, wow, did I make the right decision? But once I was done and was able to look back and see, oh, yeah, that's, little things that I did wrong, it was much simpler this fall, and definitely the right decision.
So if there's one thing in the initial year that you draw out of it that is an initial benefit, what do you believe that would be?
The fact that the different board members can sign on at any time and pick out whatever kind of reports they want, anything that they want to know about, they can get themselves and don't have to ask someone else to do it for them. They can, as long as they have access, can get on and do that.
Thus saving you time. They're
Right.
not asking you for every little thing.
Right,
So,
absolutely.
well, a lot of our enhancements do come from our customers, and we welcome that kind of feedback from board members, staff, coaches, what have you. But we would like to close in that we appreciate the business of St. Peter's Athletic Association this year and look forward to many, many years to come. And we appreciate you, Deanne, taking the time to let other potential clients know about what Game Plan has to offer.
Thank you guys for presenting it to us.